So I made a rock paper scissors game in the style of Pokemon, and I thought I'd just show it to you. Usually I like to make edited videos, you know, some jokes and memes and all that kind of good stuff, but I didn't record any footage of me actually making the game as I was streaming it on Twitch, and I forgot to record. And Twitch just deleted all my VODs, so you know what? I'll just give you a run through of the game and just show you through the systems. Yep, so we gotta go see the professor. Yep, so I made interactive signs. Guess I gotta go back in the house. Made another room. It's the player's bedroom. Don't really do anything in it, but you know, there we go. Get out there. Oh, talk to the professor. Okay, got the old Globomon container. And there we go, our first battle. This is a scripted battle, so we will win, no matter what we pick. Okay, there we go, we beat Sherry. And of course, it's video game logic, so we have to have some kind of way of getting our Globomon back. So we get money if we win, because, I don't know, that's how it works. Video games, baby. Ooh, big loss. Oh, well, we lose right off the bat. Okay, so we can't fight anybody now we don't have a Globomon. And we have no money. So, back to Mummy we go. Who will kindly lend us the money. And there we go. Mum's broke, so she had to sell the old frog clock. And now we gotta run back to the shop. Buy ourselves another Globomon. Yes, I want a Globomon, thank you. There we go. Let's see if we can beat this guy. You know, entirely random, so we could lose again. Alright, no way you picked scissors twice in a row, I'm going paper. Ah, you dick. No way you picked scissors 3 times in a row though. Okay, go on, go on. Rock. Ah, you jib end. On, pick rock again. Yeah, boy. Okay, tactical scissors. You wouldn't dare do it twice in a row, 2 times. Yes! Get fucked. And there we go, we got our cool 50 quid. Go on then, we'll battle you, Billy. Damn. Let's pick scissors, eh? Yes, rock gamers. Oh no. Fuck. Okay. Another loss. Go on then. Try you again. Come on. Give us the win. No? Go on it. Yes. Scissors. Scissors only. I'll fight you, mate. Rock only? That's what I heard. Rock only. Yes. And there we go, we win. And that's it. That's the game. Okay, and now to show you how the sauce is made. Okay, so we got the player character. This little guy. Just chilling. So, first I've just made a still frame each direction, so I could get the sizes, the proportions correct. Seems alright. And you do a simple 4-frame animation. So just a little bit this. Forward, left, right, back. Export that into Unity. There you go, that's pretty much done. Yeah, got all the stuff. The transformations was a bit more involved. Yeah, so I had the base shape of the Globomon. Shrink down, and then come back up. And then, because the game would run in like 60 FPS, I guess. Or 30 frames. 30 frames seems like a good time. Good amount of time for the animation. And, you know, can control the animation speed as wanted, but well, this would seem smooth enough. And then, yeah, made for the road. All the little tiles that you need. Connections and stuff. And then, yeah, everything really. That all gets imported into Unity. And this is the character animator. Big load of spaghetti. So, goes in, goes to idle backward, because the first cutscene is where you're facing your mum. And then from that point on, based on the input, press left, it goes left, back, it goes back, right, it goes right, forward, it goes forward. And it looks like a huge amount of mess, just because you need to be able to go in between. So from the idle state, you know, depending on the direction you press, you go into either of the active states, and then that's for everyone. So, you know, idling left, you need to be able to go in any direction. Idling right, you need to go in any direction. Same with the forward. These don't quite go back into everything, So the active states can only go into the other active states. But yeah, it does look like a mess, but it does make sense. And then they transform based on 2 variables. The right input, which is just your left and right, so it can be positive or negative, and your forward input, which is just up and down. And the same thing, can be positive or negative. And yeah, that just switches between... Oh, there's no model. I don't have a model, so... That just switches, yeah, these are all just the animations I made. Where is player? Yeah, so that's just that. So player right is just those 4 frames. Player left, I made a separate one, even though I could have just mirrored it, I guess. And then same for forward and backwards. So that's the player. And then, yeah, this is the scene. So, World Unity, there's an invisible box around everything. Is that? Yeah, so there's just an invisible box around the playable area. And the way I had moving in the rooms, so if you grab the house for instance, it's got the basic collider around it, stop you walking through the sprite. And it's got another box here, which is the trigger box, so if you walk in that range when you press, that's when it brings up the interaction box with the F key. There's also an outside transform, so if I do this, you can see it here. There, so yeah. That's where it'll teleport you to if you go in the house outside. And then these are the points inside. So when you transport inside the house, it takes you there. This is the initial spawn point of the game. And then that's the bedroom, and then that'll take you to this bedroom. And obviously that has its own transform as well, which is there. Although when I was drawing this sprite I didn't really think about doing the whole doorway thing, so I kind of just left it like that. And then yeah, all of these are spaced in the world space, so you don't have to load when you're trying to teleport. Just do a little fade to black and then fade out. So yeah, that's all the stuff, the sprites and everything. What else? Background grid. Oh yeah, I could show you the tile map. So yeah, how you draw the world is you just have a tile map, it's just a grid in the background, and you can just select and draw as required. And there should be a master block somewhere. There was a master block. I made a few patches, but ended up not using them. And then yeah, you just draw those in, and then you're all good. Oh no, it's not this one, it's underground, it's this one. This has a... So yeah, I made a tree palette, and that just randomly. I'm drawing on the background tile map, so it's deleting everything. Go to the extras grid here. Yeah, so this is called a rule tile. If I go into the extras, yeah, ground. Oh, I did that one. Yeah, change. Oh, that's for the green stuff. Yeah, I drew a bunch of different speckles, so that just switches between the 3 different ground sprites. Extras. Where is the tree? Ah, tree. Yes. So tree rule tile. So it just changes between these trees randomly. If I just draw a straight line. Subtle differences. I use the same body for the most part on a lot of them. Though there is a couple that look a bit different. That was actually a fun stream doing that. Oh yeah, and then they will have physical barriers around them as well. And I think you do that on the actual sprite. Yeah, so that's the trees, the buildings. So the music I made in Fruity Loops. Just check, make sure I'm still recording. I am, that's all good. On Fruity Loops. Is it this one? So this is the main game music. Pretty simple. Yeah, 2 instruments and a drum beat. Nice and simple. And up this, yeah. So just hi-hats and kicks. I don't have to select the insert. I'll select the melody, I think. Not really, there you go. Yeah, so then you can see the beats and stuff. And then yeah, battle music. Yeah, that one's a bit more involved because I wanted it not to just be one simple loop. So yeah, the first song I made, wanted it to be Pokemon-like, so I put it in F major, I think. The same as the Littlewood town from Pokemon Emerald. That song. Okay, cool, that's that. And then just code. Lots and lots and lots of code. Honestly, so much code, this would probably take like a whole hour to go through. Yeah, everything. Every little thing. So, scriptable events. This is just the beginning of game. Starts you off. Teleports you here. So yeah. Transform you to that mum transform I showed. Blocks your movement. And then starts the dialogue. And then after all the dialogues go, gives you movement back and marks it down as the event is finished. There's a bunch of stuff. You actually have to play the game to show the... Yeah, let's go into the scenes. You need to go back to the main menu. Don't save. Yeah, this will spawn in the game manager, which is a singleton, so it won't be destroyed between scene persistence. And you see we have all of these things, these different states. I don't think I actually ended up using this state. But yeah, just whether you have a Globomon, certain parts of the game progression, just checks, just so certain things are restricted. Your money. Yeah, so all the other scripts just call back to this. And yeah, I mean I could go way more in depth on a lot of this stuff, but I don't know. It's probably just not particularly interesting unless you are heavy into coding. And I didn't write any comments on it, so I would not be good to yeah. I wrote so much, especially on the player script. I really messed. Well, I didn't mess it up, but kind of made everything in this player script, so it's very, very long. A lot longer than it needs to be, really. I did move a lot of it into the game manager, but pretty much everything was in the player. Anyway, yeah, that's the game. We'll just give you a little show. Hopefully this has been of some entertainment. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.